When I fall in love, it will be together.
Hi Nick, good night.
Hello, little man. Oh, you're so little. Look at you.
I'm not too little to punch you in the face.
Oh, you're like a little sweet corn.
What?
You know, little man wearing green. Brings you luck.
You mean a leprechaun?
That's the one. You look like a little leprey sweet corn.
Yeah, super. Go to bed.
No, I can't. I have news for you.
What news?
Have you heard the news? Have you heard what's it? The headlines. The whole world knows that.
What the hell are you going on about?
That's Cliff Richards. Boy.
Nick, before you walked in I was having a good time watching some stand-up comedy, so you can either go to bed or I can throw you back out.
But, Daz, I'm in love.
Again? Who is it this time? Postwoman? Bus driver? Cashier at the bank?
No, it's Heather.
And who is Heather?
She's this new girl at the office and we're in love.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, but I wouldn't speak for her too soon.
No, we are. She told me earlier.
Okay, well, congratulations. Good night.
No, let me tell you how it all began.
Fine.
Well, it started a week ago.
Of course it did.
I was in the office and I got a phone call from one of my workers. He told me that he couldn't come to work because he was too ill. Little did he know I had him on my Instagram page. He wasn't sick, he was hungover from a festival we went to that weekend.
Can you just get on with it?
Just listen. I made myself a promise that I was going to make some changes. I wasn't going to be a pushover anymore.
Okay, so what did you do? Did you tear him a new one and fire him?
Just shut up and listen.
Fine.
I wanted to let him know that I wasn't messing about, but I didn't want to shout. I am going to stop being a pushover, but that doesn't mean I can just start shouting at people.
You shout at me all the time.
Shut up and listen! James, I'm looking at your Instagram post right now. I can see that you've been drinking all weekend. I can see that you got back early hours this morning, and I can only presume that you're hungover, so you need to come to work. Listen here, you lying little twat. You have a choice to make. You can either get your ass to work within the next 30 minutes, or you can spend a lot of time drinking with the money that you'll be getting from the job centre. So get up, get dressed, and get to work. Now.
Don't you think you was a little bit over the top there?
I don't think I was. Someone rings me every morning with their excuses as to why they can't come to work, and I am sick of it. I know they're not ill, but they know that I'm a pushover who's going to cover for them and still put annual leave down instead of absent. Well, no more. I am done being Mr. Nice Guy, and I am done with people walking all over me.
Alright, calm down. Make some coffee and tell me the rest of your story.
Okay, after my outburst, the people in the office looked at me differently. They looked angry and disgusted at me, but I didn't care. I was finally standing up for myself, you know, and that's when Heather came into the picture. Before that day, I'd not really looked at her in any other way other than my employee, but it turns out she has a thing for strong men. She was doing weird things all day long to try and get my attention.
Ah, what was she doing?
Just little things to catch my eye. I didn't even realise that she fancied me.
But you figured it out in the end, right?
Kind of, but not before she got my pulses racing.
Sounds like this story's getting interesting. Make me a sandwich and continue.
Fine. So it started with Heather waiting for me in my office. Usually she would wait until I was back and then come into the office, but this day she was already waiting for me and she looked incredible. It felt like my eyes were making their way up her legs for about 10 minutes. When I clicked on, I felt embarrassed, but she just seemed to try harder to turn me on.
Oh, what did she do?
Just little things that she's never done before. She wanted me to notice her.
Continue.
Before I realised what was going on, she was standing over my desk. I tried my hardest not to look at her cleavage, but I just couldn't resist and she knew it.
I would have taken my camera out.
Shut up. So I done what I get paid to do. My job. Can I help you with anything, Heather?
Are you serious? This woman was clearly into you and you just fobbed her off.
Will you let me finish?
I shouldn't even let you live here. You're an embarrassment to men everywhere.
Just shut up and listen.
Fine, carry on.
Heather went to leave, but I could tell she was disappointed. It was in that moment that I told myself that this is the new me, the new confident me who doesn't take no crap from anybody and goes after what he wants. Heather, would you like to come to dinner with me on Friday night?
Oh, you dog. What did she say? Did she agree? Did you get embarrassed?
She agreed. That is what led to tonight. Our date.
You're home a bit early if it was a date.
The night was going so well. We have so much in common. She loves all the same movies that I love. We like the same music. She likes working out and doing yoga. She's just perfect in every way. We talked for hours, getting to know each other, and before I knew it, we wasn't at the restaurant no more.
What is she, a magician?
In the blink of an eye, it seemed like we'd gone from the restaurant to the dance floor. I didn't feel comfortable at first because I'm not much of a dancer, but I didn't care. I was just so happy. Nothing could have ruined this moment. That's when...
You ruined the moment, didn't you?
What?
One thing that I know for sure is that when there's a moment and you're around, it's ruined. That's your thing. You don't even have to be involved in the moment to ruin it.
Well, you might think that way, but that didn't happen. Well, kinda. We was dancing and I fell over.
Yep, there you go. I knew it.
It wasn't embarrassing though, and we laughed our heads off over it. I'm telling you, Mr. Daz, I am gonna marry this woman.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but you still didn't answer my question.
What question?
Why did the date end early?
Mr. Daz, the date hasn't ended yet.
What do you mean?
She's waiting outside while I check to see if the coast is clear.
You mean to tell me that while you could have been in there having sex, you've spent the last hour telling me how you met her?
Well, yeah. I didn't want to be rude and tell you to make yourself scarce.
Nick, go get your girl and go get your leg over. See you in the morning.